Alex Jones here with some breaking news and some really good news. The American people are starting to wake up in a big way. Utah and other states, in bipartisan moves, are coming out and saying, you know what, we're going to pass state laws and give directives in those laws to state police and others not to aid the feds and to block the feds if they try to come into our state and secretly arrest citizens, put bags over their heads, throw them in trucks or vans and take them to airports to be flown out to black sites, rendition centers around the world that have been documented. And even the Washington Post is reporting on a black site in South Carolina where the locals are getting mad that they're taking people that have been grabbed and disappearing them. I mean, it's happening. People are finally waking up. People are apologizing to me in droves. They're saying, wow, it's true. Now, a lot of people got scared by this. And they said, oh my God, it's all real. We better shut up. And I'm like, no. The tyrants have indicted themselves. They have indicted and they have convicted themselves in confessions of tyranny by passing and signing the NDAA. And the Senator Graham and Lieberman and McCain saying, we want you to be scared. This is for citizens. Citizen wants a lawyer. We say, shut up, you don't get one. You're an enemy combatant. This is written for the American people. It's not for Al-Qaeda. The training manuals, all of it, are for Americans who are aware that the foreign banking cartel has hijacked us and are aware of this corporate takeover known as the New World Order. And it's not working anymore. The basic checks and balances are really starting to kick in. We've got a long way to go, but it's starting to happen. Now, because of this pressure, Obama has come out and said, okay, I'm signing a policy directive. I'm going to show you this in a moment, stating that no one will secretly arrest citizens without due process under me. Well, his lawyers already said back when he was demanding this provision be added, while saying he was against it, that all came out, that he can kill U.S. citizens without a warrant or an order or with proof in the U.S. The Israelis have said in their news, in Haaretz, and UPI here has reported, that they say we'll kill U.S. citizens even in America if we want. We'll kill people worldwide if we say you're a threat. So this is going on. And so they want to, now here's the key. They want to add and codify all of this to legislation so that when they go tell black op operators, military contractors, others, go arrest this talk show host, go arrest this politician, go kill this person, go disappear this person, they've got to give them the order so they think it's legal and lawful. Folks know they've been hung out to dry, just like they ordered the torture at Abu Ghraib and other facilities, but when it came out, they burned them. But then Bush wrote a book last year saying, oh, I ordered that torture and I'd do it again. Well, then why'd you burn your own patsies? Because it was illegal. You understand? Even though they gave the orders, you can't give an order to commit crimes. You can't just say it's legal because you're the executive. So that's what Obama's trying to do. So they can issue secret orders to do this, but then publicly say, oh, I've got a directive saying don't do it. Just like Obama came out and said he's against NDAA, and it turns out he demanded the dictatorial provisions be given to him. Just like he then said he'd veto it, and he didn't. And on the last day of 2011, on New Year's Eve, signed it when nobody was watching and gave a signing statement saying he can secretly arrest you and kill you, but he won't. So again, this is all happening, and this is how these lawyers manipulate all this. But I want to show you a couple articles here. Obama issues policy directive exempting American citizens from indefinite detention. But it goes on to say future administrations, or Obama whenever he feels like it, can just reverse that. Again, this is why they want to have their cake and eat it too. Here's another one. Photographers shouldn't have to defend legal metro photos. All over the United States, including Austin, Texas, police will march up and threaten to arrest you if you're photographing anything. Or even talking on your phone, they're now saying turn it off. It's all about bossing you around and letting you know you're a slave. Also, they've introduced H.R. 347 that's passed the House by a whopping 388 to 3, saying federal parks, monuments everywhere, just if they say leave, you're not allowed to talk to people, nothing. You're instantly charged with trespassing on your own public property. And I've been to D.C., and I've been to third world countries. Nowhere have I been treated like absolute trash like I have in D.C. And by the way, I want to add here that to everybody that it's not just me in D.C. trying to film, being people running over, treating me like trash. It's women, middle-aged women with their teenage kids. It's families. The police and the security guards want you to know you're scum. You pay our checks. And they want to take that DC model of just treating us like we're in North Korea and spread it everywhere. But it's not working. We're not North Korea. We're not what happened in Nazi Germany. We're not Russia. Americans may be lazy at certain levels, about their freedoms, but they're waking up. Now I want to show you something else, because all over the country they're saying you can't photograph anything because you're a terrorist. And in these manuals it says wearing blue jeans, having cell phones, paying for coffee with cash is terrorism. I want to show you something right now. Come out here. We're here in Baton Rouge, and we got this hotel room so we could broadcast from here. And look at that bridge over there that goes across the Mississippi. And again, they say that simply videotaping this is a sign that I'm a terrorist, and that I've got the training videos and manuals, and that I should be put in some type of database. This is the type of outrageous garbage, as if terrorists wouldn't just go to Google Maps or Google Photos or Google Street View. It is ridiculous. They say filming things, and architecture students get arrested all the time or detained, their cameras taken, and they're expanding this out to everything, filming bridges or buildings. This is being done everywhere. This is being done all over, not just the U.S., but the world, to make us all feel like we're guilty, to make us think that normal activities are proof of our evil. When meanwhile the system is spying on us, surveilling us, shipping guns to Mexico, arming people, doing things to destabilize our country. It's ridiculous. It's all about making us not trust each other, but then trusting their system. And telling us we can't photograph monuments in D.C. because we might be a terrorist when you're a tourist there. This is what we're talking about. And it's asinine. And police arresting people and saying you can't film police in public, and then charging them with wiretapping when they know full well that's not what wiretapping is. This is a government out of control. It happens everywhere else. It's happened here. Let's wake up. Let's admit it, and let's start exercising our rights openly. When a cop comes over and says, "What are you doing photographing?" say, "What are you doing talking to me? I'm innocent until proven guilty. I'm not doing anything wrong." Quit implying I've done something, and this is all about you henpecking me and creating this culture of tyranny and this nanny state where kids get arrested for running on the playground, and now they're shutting down parts of boardwalks or putting signs up saying don't walk on the boardwalk because it's no longer safe. I mean, this is a prison, and they're telling us it's all being done for our safety. Well, a new film that I'm going to release tonight titled New World Order Blueprint of Madmen deals with the real numbers and what the real threats are to humanity. And it's not fake terrorists or all this garbage. It's governments. It's democide. And it's going to premiere tonight at prisonplanet.tv at 7 o'clock Central. And then we'll also post in the next few days for everybody at Infowars.com. So go see the real threat. You're the real threat, as the Founding Fathers said. Big government, you're the problem. You're the problem. You're the problem, not me. I haven't done anything wrong. Stop trying to get me on a guilt trip where you're my master and you have the moral authority over me. You don't have the moral authority. Government is a dangerous servant and a fearful master. Government is like fire. Very, very dangerous. All right, I'm Alex Jones reporting for Infowars.com.